Alright, what are we going through today? So, welcome back, first of all. I was gonna say week is done. It's almost done. Got my SBD done. Separate days, not really. I did deadlift and bench the same day yesterday, Monday. So today's Tuesday, the 7th, I think. I don't know. I'm about to eat carbs on Saturday. I know that. So, should be the 8th, November. It is November 8th because I missed the Jordan drop this morning. I woke up late and I forgot. I didn't put an alarm. Collecting shoes, I never get it. You need to resell it. I don't even like Jordans. They're ugly. It's for the money. But I've only got one in my life. And it was the first pair I ever bought. I got it. Ever since then, I'm like 1 for 30. Very horrible success rate. So we had squat at Legends. Single was more than last week, 11 pounds more. Didn't go as planned. I got it, but it just didn't. My left hip started clicking. It felt good last week, and it was 408 smooth. And this week it just was starting to hurt. After 375, I didn't feel good. So 402 is my last warm up on squat. Got some working sets, 3x2. Yeah, this week was just 3x2 on everything. And then deadlift and bench. I went to my friend Chris's house and I did deadlift and squat, bedlift. That's a cool one, bedlift. Bench in your bed, bedlift, or deadlift in your bed. I benched and then deadlifted at my friend's house. He has a combo rack, and he has the full set of reds, blue, whatever I need, and a Rep Fitness power bar. That bar is amazing. Like, that is a budget Ohio power bar, and it's truly better. Like, it's better. I've been using Ohio power bars. I use some good ones, not the slippery ones at Legends. And the knurl is everything you could ask for. It's like similar to a squat bar. It's deep knurl. It's the Rep Fitness EX power bar, whatever, 20 kg. It's amazing. Like, I need to buy that bar. I'm thinking of collecting power bars because I'm going to be USAPL from now on. I might buy a deadlift bar again, maybe a blemished one for like $330. They're cheaper, the blemished ones, like just so I can have it. I don't know. No one comes and lifts in my garage, but if they did, it's an option. Blemish bar. I don't need chrome anymore, but and a squat bar. Just in case I ever want to use it like off season. But I want to get like all the power bars. That is one for sure, an essential. I have the Texas Power Bar, the Rep one I want to get, Ohio Power Bar, the comp one, the skinny one. Kabuki's the strongest one, and for the price too, it's like 700-ish, and then Elite was like 1300, and it's not as stiff. And I don't think it's stainless steel. I think it's bare steel. I don't even know. But all those bars, right? So benched and deadlifted with that bar. It was a little bit harder to deadlift with at the bottom, but it wasn't slippery, and that's all I really wanted. It wasn't slippery. A power bar is not slippery for deadlift specifically, and bench, because who knows what's happening at Legends. For deadlifts, and all the change plates, because they don't have them all at Legends. So it was great. It was a great session. Had a good lift off from a power lifter, not just some random guy who doesn't, like, some people just don't know. It's not their fault. It's my fault for not getting a good spotter in the past, whether it was my dad or whoever. So I have one more session. That's why I said the week's not over yet. I'm going to squat, bench, deadlift on Thursday. I'm going to squat, and then I'm going to go to Chris's house again on Friday and bench, deadlift again. So Friday's my last day, and that'll be 5x1s like I mentioned, tradition of what I've always done. If it's too hard, it'll be 3. I got to choose a perfect way if I want 5x1s all across the board. So I'm resting today is Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'll be back. But I did chest and back right now at the gym. I went to Blink, not Legends, just close by. No point. It was raining. I don't trust the rain going up the Cajon Pass and back down. All that traffic, all that time. Might as well just go here. I'll do shoulders and arms tomorrow. I could do arms Saturday or shoulders and arms Saturday, but I might as well rest and do shoulders and arms tomorrow. And my arms they'll be healed by the time I bench. It's fine. I never get sore anyway on arms because my arms can handle a lot. They really could. And I don't burn it too crazy. I'm not killing my arms that much. And the volume and intensity is perfectly matched. So we're going to get into this squat, bench, deadlift recap. Here it is. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go split. We're gonna go like split screen. We're not split screen, but screen to screen, little screen. So here it is, 402. Last warm up wasn't amazing. It just felt weird, and 408 was good the week before. So I asked for a spot, 2 people for 419, 3 reds and a green, and just right after the hole, I got out of the hole, just got really like hard, and the top wasn't that hard. It was pretty easy lockout, and then the working sets. 3x2, 363, I think I did. Yeah, right? Should have been 363. I think it was 353, which is not heavy. Yeah, I remember it being 2 greens, which is 363. 353. I think it was 353, yeah. I didn't put a 2.5. So that was pretty simple, 3x2, and it wasn't even that heavy. I knew I had more, but I was just taking care of my hip. And then I ended up doing some hip thrusts, felt better. It's not in there, but I did. So 3x2, pretty simple. Kind of disappointed on that single. And then, so now on to Chris's house. We're going to go through this pretty quick. It's relatively quick. Squat wasn't the best, but I always make up with it. If one's bad, the other one's not so bad. Like if squat's good, bench is okay. If bench is amazing, deadlift's not so good. If deadlift's amazing, you know. So I did it on the same day. Maybe that's the secret. Who knows? Maybe I should have been SBDing this whole time, but this one was just BD, bench deadlift. So I did bench. My last warm-up was 248. Yep, 248. Iffy. Wasn't the easiest, wasn't the smoothest. That was probably opener weight, 243, 248. Then we went 259, the most I've done, only by 5.5 pounds. And it was steady. It was slow. It was hard. Probably go 9 RP. That'll probably be my second attempt, or where lack thereof, we'll see. But we know what ballpark we're in. I didn't want to do 265. We could just save that for meet day, or 270 if that's pushing. That's like getting hopeful. We'll see. Working sets 3x2 again, 237. Yeah, those were pretty smooth. The last set was real amazing, especially the 6th rep. My last rep, I used my legs like no other, and Chris said that set was the best, and it was the 3rd set. But I think the last rep was even easier. So I just need to really kick in my leg drive. I'm gonna have a lift off this time, not like my last meet. And then USAPL, they have the lift offs for you. You can't bring someone on there, so we'll see. I haven't really had lift offs and good lift offs this whole prep, so it should be good meet day. So deadlifts, last warm up. Here we are, 452. It's probably opener weight, 452, 457. It wasn't even that easy. But 485 wasn't that hard because 452 went straight to 485. 33-pound jump. I'm thinking of doing that meet day. 28.5, 33-pound jump, first, second attempt. I never jumped that big, but I shook a little like I always do, but it wasn't hard. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't slow. It was pretty good. So we're going second attempt, 485. We're looking at ballpark. I always feel better meet day. Always, especially on deadlifts. You should be tired by deadlifts, but I'm usually good. Never been tired on deadlifts except for that time in Dallas when I was sick, but that's an exception. And then working sets 440, the most I've done. It was pretty easy, especially the 3rd set. Again, like my last sets are always better. I do better the more I go. So maybe I got to warm up different in the meet day. Like in the meet day, on meet day. I was going to say in the warm ups on meet day. So 3x2, 440, no pause. We're not pausing anymore. It's about, yeah, so 5x1 should be about 440, 452 this Friday at Chris's house. Yeah, and then bench, probably 253. We'll see. It just depends how I feel and how the lift-offs feel. You know, Chris is giving good lift-offs, but, like, I don't know. It just depends how it feels on the day of. We don't know how I'm going to feel. My shoulders and elbows feel like getting a little clicky in my elbows. So that's it for the recap. Based on, like, how I feel, just updating my last week on keto, finally. You know, I don't want this to be like, oh, my last week on keto, let me go crazy and just eat a bunch of carbs and, like, let me just go crazy and get fat and not forget everything I learned. You know, there's a lot of things you learn on keto. Not saying anyone has to. I've already mentioned this. You don't have to do it. It's not the only way to lose weight. It's just, like, quicker. It's not easy because, like, the fact you stay away from carbs and you watch people eat carbs, if you diet, whether you eat carbs or not, low carb, keto, or just dieting, whatever, gluten free, whatever you're doing, organic, people are going to eat stuff you want in front of you, stuff that you liked in the past. It's just the way it is. So on keto, you're going to see some carbs that you want. It was easy for me to laugh. I never had the temptation, ever, because you don't crave anything on keto when you're burning fats. Oh, and before I went to Chris's house, I ate 15 wings from Wingstop. That was like my go-to meal on keto, and I had all those fats in me, so that's probably what fueled the workout. Bunch of fats in me. Bunch of fats. I had like 250 grams of protein for the whole day, not with the wings, with some steak and chicken that I had earlier. Leg and thigh. I love the leg and thigh from Winko. Leg and thighs. Go get those. They're so cheap. And the wings are $6.78 a pound if you want some wings. Winko's amazing. I love it more than Costco because you don't have to buy in bulk. Costco, you have to buy in bulk. What if I don't want bulk? What if I want one? Like, you know, you can buy one ring at Winko, one bang, one bag of hot Cheetos. You know, It's less trips going to Costco because you buy in bulk. You don't have to go for like a month. I understand that. But just like the option of having one. And their food court's better, Costco. I'm going to be honest. I love them. I'm probably going to go Saturday for their pizza. The big-ass slices. It's probably my first cheat meal. But, you know, Winko is just like Costco with more options in terms of quantity. And I just hate Costco. I was there my whole life. I was always there. My mom was always running around getting samples. She's always saying we're getting one thing. Never got one thing. We got a bunch of samples, first of all, 20 of them. And I was like, don't get samples. She's like, yeah, I'm not going to get any. I was like, you sure you're not going to get samples? She's like, oh, I thought you meant food. I'm like, and then she'd buy food anyway. What the heck? So just tricking me, manipulating me. We'd take 10 laps around Costco before paying or who knows what. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but that's why I like Winco more. And Winco it's cheap if you want to eat out. Wait 20 minutes if you want some wings. It's worth it. It's cheaper and it's good. And the chicken they have fried, baked. I'm just promoting Winco just because. And they got good deals on everything. Get my steak there. I get everything there. So back to what I was saying. I don't want to go crazy and just be like, back to what I used to be, because I didn't really diet at all before. When I was on Ollie's program, he sent meal plans too, and sometimes I would cheat, but like this helped me not cheat anymore keto, because I don't know why. I don't know. If anything, I should have cheated more because there's no carbs at all. And Ollie had me like week 1 was always, I did 3 months with him. Week 1 was always 6. No, I think week 4. Dang, I forgot. It's on my. I could put it. No, I don't want to put his screenshot here because that's his stuff. But I think week 1 or week 4. I'm just gonna put like week 1 or week 4 was like 60 grams of carbs. So that was pretty much keto, low carbs. So those were hard for me, and then it would fluctuate each week from weeks 1 through 4. But I don't know. I did pretty good with 50 grams or less. Most of the times I did 20. Some days I did 10. And then I'd have like the barbecue sauce some days, and that's it, and ketchup, and that's it, sugar free. So. I don't want to go crazy. I could still just eat carbs around. That's what I've been thinking of doing, manipulating carbs around before and after workouts, and that's all you really need, like, just to get used to it. And I don't think my body will react amazing to it, because I had some carbs. Technically cheating on keto is having sugar or anything that's not keto friendly. Like I had a hash brown at Norm's. Those big hash browns like Denny's and IHOP serve, but at Norm's, half of it was only like 22 grams of carbs, and that's all I had. And my stomach took a hit. It did not feel good. Starch was just not my stomach. I don't remember last time I had starch, so that took a hit on my stomach. And it was like recently, like 2.5 months of keto, maybe 2-ish. I'm not sure, but I'm already Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days away, less than that, because Saturday's almost here. It's like 1 p.m. right now. I gotta wrap this video up. But yeah, so I'm gonna have a week. It's similar to a water cut when I'll load up with carbs and sodium. I didn't really track the carbs and calories, the 24-hour weigh in USPA, but I was big on sodium, so I was like 8,000 to 12,000 milligrams of sodium. But let's just say I had like 800 grams of carbs the day before meet day weigh-ins, and the day of, that's probably like 1,000 with the day of. I'll have about the same in a week. No water cut, less carbs per day, and no, I'm not deprived of anything, of water or sodium. So it's about the same. It's not the same, I know, because it won't be bloated and it won't be all at once. So it's more compartmentalized. Probably do like 150 grams of carbs a day, but my calories will still be low, like 2,000-ish, maybe less, because I don't want to gain weight. So it's kind of the same thing I've been doing in terms of calories, but with carbs. Less protein, that's okay with me. It's no big deal, because I didn't have carbs before. So that's the update for the week. I'm going to be updating the next session later on. No promises, but I'm probably going to have another video in between. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. See you next time.